What's up, you guys? My name is Hutch and I make videos and put them on the internet. Today is Friday, meaning that I do my So Your video. It also means that a new movie comes out this week, or a few new movies. And I looked them up and nothing really awesome looks like it's coming out right now. Broken City, the new Mark Wahlberg movie. I haven't seen a single trailer by that, but I really like his movies. So I remain optimistic about that, but then there's like The Last Stand with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's how many fucks are given. Don't forget that if you guys have a suggestion for topics for next week's video, leave it in a comment suggestion below. So your ... and then whatever you want. I'm just gonna jump right into it. Our first comment comes from El Raja, who says, "So you're losing faith in Hutch videos." This one was kind of a joke. I had originally intended this one to be a joke, but I do want to use this one to point out that I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in the last like probably 2 months, basically since I got married, but like this channel's tone has taken kind of a different. It's been going more towards like my life stuff and more away from gaming. And I'm actually interested in actual filmmaking, like teaching myself how to edit proper and learning how to make something with polish and achieves what you want visually. If you're gonna make like a short film or just a YouTube video or something like that, I'm interested in pursuing that and getting better at that and making that a craft and turning that into a career of some sorts. I'm not sure if that means editing down the line or I really don't know, but I'm feeling creative these days, and so now would be the time, if you guys have zero interest in that, to unsubscribe, because I think I was considering starting a second channel just for vlog kind of stuff, but I don't want to do that. I really just don't want to split up properties, and I'm not a fan of like Hutch 2 and Hutch 3. It's just, no, I have one YouTube channel, and this is where you can find my stuff. So that's what I want to say about that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the change of pace. I do get many messages from people saying that they really enjoy what's going on these days, and that's awesome, and it makes me happy to hear you guys say that. Acid Lightning says, "So you're overthinking everything." This one. I think I might have actually answered a question like this before, but I don't remember. I don't think I named the video "So you're overthinking," but I do want to address this, because what happens when you I'll just speak from my own personal experience, but what happens if you're 18, 19 years old and all of a sudden your brain just starts, you're just thinking a lot, like everything that you do, every conversation you have, like everything, you just think about everything all the time, and your brain never really settles down enough to relax, enjoy a movie, enjoy dinner, enjoy your family, your friends, or your girlfriend, or sex, or anything. I think that is along the lines of anxiety. I think that's what you would call anxiety, but I developed this theory about overthinking maybe a year or 2 years ago, and the way that I thought of it was, if you're thinking a lot, that means you have a lot of energy, you have a lot of spark, and maybe it's catalyzed by some kind of depression, or maybe you're starting to like question the world around you, but that doesn't mean that you're still not creative in that moment. So I think everyone needs a creative outlet. And here's the thing about art: it can be anything. Chess can be art, walking can be art, making sandcastles, it doesn't matter. But if you find yourself constantly preoccupied with one specific thing, maybe someone died, or maybe you got rejected, maybe you got cheated on, it doesn't matter. If your brain is really focused on that thing at this time in your life, then I think it's important for people to take steps to actually proactively counteract that with constructive hobbies that are creative in nature, because it gives your brain, you're distracting your brain in a good way. And so I think if you're overthinking things, you're probably a intelligent, bright, creative human being, and it's time to figure out what your canvas is. Is that Photoshop? Is that actual canvas with charcoal paintings and the like? Is it filmmaking? Is it editing? Is it playing video games? I think playing Call of Duty is creative, absolutely creative. It involves problem-solving skills. I think it's good for you to play Call of Duty no matter what Fox News fucking shows you with Allier's footage, and don't even get me started on that. I'm digressing, so I'm gonna go to the next question. Now, I was gonna answer this question by Brandon Dunn, but it looks like Clemens Carpentarius answered it for me. You're fucking 15. Killed by a Pair says, so you can't learn from your mistakes no matter what or how many times something happens. I think that's what they call insanity. That's what the definition of insanity is, if you look up the actual definition. Although I guess that word's sort of subjective, but repeating the same behavior over and over again and expecting different results. And if that's the case for you, if you're talking about something that's like a compulsion, or if you're talking about relationship patterns, or like diet habits, or I mean, this sort of thing can apply to just about any facet of someone's life. But I just don't believe that to be true. I think eventually you do learn, and some people's hole is deeper than others, like way deeper. Some people's bottom is just, you know, maybe someone only eats like a few Snickers bars before they finally reach that point where they're like, but it takes someone else like 15 before they reach a point where they're nauseous and sick. And the same can be applied to any number of other everyday things that human beings run into. Alcohol or relationships or just too much indulgence in anything. But I think you will learn. I think eventually life teaches you lessons when you refuse to learn them. So if your bottom isn't low enough yet, it'll get lower. Just hang in there. But very, very few people are actually insane. Very few people are actually insane. Not sound of mind, cannot be reasoned with, and I doubt that very many people who are watching this video are actually insane. So I think that you will learn, and I think you might have to go through some shit before you do, but you'll come out the other end better off. That is absolutely, you can be sure of that. Mr. XXX Rampage XXX. Jesus Christ. Says, so you like a girl that has a boyfriend, but she flirts with you on a daily basis. How would you deal with this situation? Okay. Here's the thing. When you get older, and I think you should start the earlier the better, 14, 15, like right around that time, but you teach people how to treat you. If you let people treat you a certain way, they will. They absolutely will. If you put yourself out there in the world as a person who can be taken advantage of, who is okay with being like a second-rate toy, then people will show up and provide that service for you. But if you conduct yourself at all times with the assumption that you deserve respect and that you have integrity and that you don't hang around or associate with people who try to tell you that you're anything less than what you think you are, then I think that's on you. The really simple solution to this comment is just don't hang around. Why? Why would you? There's plenty of people out there that would give you more attention than that. And I'm not saying that I don't understand. There was a minute there where I was really attracted to what I couldn't have, and so I ended up having like an affair with this girl that had a fiance, and she's now married to him and has a baby, and it's really awkward when we see each other because I've seen her and her husband now out and about, and it gets and he knows, and he wanted to fucking kill me when he found out, but and it wasn't just because I was being like a sleazebag. I liked her a lot. I cared about her a lot, and I thought I wanted to fight for something that I couldn't have, and there was some appeal in that. There's some appeal in wanting something that you can't have, or experiencing delight in indulging in something that you usually can't have, but maybe every once in a while you can sneak off to go do it. Like, that makes sense to me, but you are sending a message to the world, which is to say that you're a toy, basically, and This is another one of those things that you'll figure out. Doesn't matter what I fucking tell you. I have no expectations that anything that I say is gonna make people actually like stop doing things that are harmful. In fact, I don't think I want really to do that. I don't think that's my intention. I think people figure things out on their own. And if you like what I have to say, then that's cool. And if you think I'm completely full of shit, then you're absolutely entitled to your opinion on that one too. That's gonna do it, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish editing a video that's like another sort of montage of a day, and I'm just kind of experimenting with how I edit it and having a lot of fun doing so. So that should go up later tonight or tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go to the beach today. We've been doing themed nights, or I should say that we started doing themed nights last night. So Liz was really keen on the idea of doing a white trash themed night, and so she dressed up in short jean shorts and a white beater and made macaroni and cheese and canned veggies and like bagged popcorn and something else that was really white trashy. Chicken dogs, like hot dogs with buns, but chicken dogs. And I think tonight we're gonna do Italian and make some pasta, drink some vino, and watch the Godfather series. So that's gonna be my night. Hope you guys have a good time this weekend and that you're safe and all that fun stuff. And I'm gonna go. All right, bye.